Good morning, you beautiful people. All right, let's have a real conversation. Some of you ain't gonna like it, but we gotta say it. So we all saw in the news how Bruce Jenner chose to become Caitlyn and become a woman, right? We all saw that. Whether I agree with it, you agree with it, disagree or not, it's not our place to say. God says our place is to love. And loving somebody is not agreeing with their choices or their behavior. So I can just still love Bruce, Caitlyn, who they are, because God still loves them. But then we also saw the story about Rachel, the NAACP president, who has now resigned, probably pushed to resign because she has identified herself as black and her parents say that she is white. And I mean, you can only trust what you see, right? I can't say one way or another, but I don't know her exact descent. Anyways, that's besides the point. What I'm getting at is this. Society wants to say it's not okay for somebody to identify as a different race, but it's okay for somebody to identify as a different sex. They're both one and the same. We are genetically made up, and we can't change that. We can't change whether we're male or female. I can't change that I'm white any more than somebody who's Asian can change that they're Asian, right? We can't change that. It is what it is, right? But we can change how we judge. We can change the fact that we say it's okay for a man to become a woman because he identifies as one, versus saying it's wrong for somebody to identify as a different race. That's where the problem comes in. There's an argument that could be posed. Well, what about hermaphrodites? There are people that are born with both male and female sexual organs, or a deformity of a combination of them, right? Well, when they actually do like scans inside the body, they determine whether the person has female sex organs or male sex organs. Then they know whether or not they were. And plus, that's a mutation of genetics anyways. It's not about a choice that is made. So I ask you that if you judge one, then judge the other the same. But let us try not to judge, and let us just try to choose to love people where they are, because that's really what God has called us to do, to love people where they are. But beyond that, I want you to realize the Bible also says that in the end times, we will say what is right is wrong and what is wrong is right. We're doing that in so many areas now. So many areas we're saying this is okay, and this is okay, and this is okay. And we need to be careful. We need to be careful. But I am not perfect. Rachel's not perfect. Bruce is not perfect. And you are not perfect. But yet God loves us. God loves us in our sin and who we were. So please choose to equally judge. If it's okay for a person to change the outward appearance of what sex they are, then it should be also okay for a person to identify as a different race. And if it's not for one, then it shouldn't be not for either. My opinion is irrelevant to it, of what I think is right and wrong. Because at the end of the day, I'm not called to judge. I'm called to love. Just consider it. And I pray that you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and God bless you. And as always, keep smiling, because you never know whose day you're going to brighten. Bye.